Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. My name's Danae. Welcome to the Sacred Lotus Temple. Today I'm going to be offering free yes or no readings. And then I'm also offering personal readings for $20. So if you have a question that you would like answered, I am offering yes or no questions to be answered for free today. Just go ahead and leave the question in the comment section. So welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Give some time for some more people to hop on. I'm a little early. How's everyone doing today? Thank you so much for the follow, Q. I appreciate that. Today I'm offering free yes or no questions. If you would like a personal reading, that will be $20. You will skip the line if you purchase a personal reading. So if you have a question that you would like answered, please leave it in the comment section. I don't think I'll have a moderator today, so if y'all would just be patient with me, I'd appreciate that. Happy Friday. Happy Black History Month. Happy, what's today? February 2nd? The 2-2 portal. Things coming in to balance and harmony. For those of you that are here, if you wouldn't mind tapping the screen so I can get some likes under my name. That way the algorithm will pick me up and push me out into other people's FYPs. It's free for you to do. So that would be great. Please remember to share the live as well. How's everyone doing today? Do you have any plans for the weekends, or is it going to be quiet time at home? Thank you for the likes, Thando. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for the likes. If you would like a free yes or no question to be answered, please leave it in the comments. If you are new here, my name is Danae. I am an intuitive, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudience. So once you ask your question, that is you giving me permission to tap into your energy, and then I'm able to see the bigger picture and give you some clarity on some things. So if you have a question that you would like answered, I am offering free yes or no questions today. If you would like a personal readings are $20, and you can go to my profile and select Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal to make your payment. Hey Sam, will Steve contact me soon? I'm seeing today, but then it's like you won't hear from Steve for like another week. It seems like there might be something going on with Steve, so just if you could just be patient and show kindness, it would be beneficial to you in the long run. Does anybody else have a question? Let me adjust how I'm sitting. I'm in a different part of my couch. I usually don't sit here, so it's a little weird. Hey, you guys, welcome on in. I'm offering free yes or no questions today. Please leave your questions in the comment section. If you're new here, my name is Danae. I am a clairvoyant. And once you ask your question, it gives me permission to tap into your energy so that I can provide you with some clarity. Crystal, is Marcus going to call me later to tell me he's coming to see me tomorrow? I do not see him calling you. There might possibly be a text message or no communication at all, and he just pops up like, surprise, I'm here. Hi, how are you? So my advice to you would be, if you need like to know if he's coming and like what time so that you can be prepared, definitely reach out to him. Okay? Hey, Asia. Okay, wait a minute. Crystal, hi, I'm new. Hi, welcome, Crystal. I'm glad you're here. Gary, will Amy and I get close romantically? like some hot butt naked, that's definitely gonna happen. Is it gonna be love? It's like lukewarm, but the intimacy is like popping. If that makes you, I don't know if that's necessarily what you were asking for, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a whole lot of skin. All right. Make sure you wear protection. Asia, how are you? Thank you for being here. Da, 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 da. Hey, Carlene, girl, I haven't seen. Let me tell, and I don't know. I'm sure you've really been like super, super busy, but like I haven't seen any of your videos. I'm gonna have to go check out your page because I miss your like. I don't know. Whenever I watch your content, I just feel so much love. So you guys, Carlene, this is my mutual. Go follow her. She has some of the most amazing content, and she it's just love. It's just love. And it just makes me feel like, oh, okay, so everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. Even though it feels like it's a disaster right now, everything is going to be fine. Please, you guys go over and follow Carlene. Demi, is Lady a real friend? She's like one of those friends that you can go and talk to about certain things, not everything. Like your deep innermost, like spiritual shadow type stuff, she may not be on that. But if you were like, want to talk about how, you know, surface level things with her, like, oh yeah, I was dating this guy and he broke my heart, but then I met JoJo and he's like really cool. Like things like that, general conversation. She's that type of friend. Boots, is my girlfriend happy? Is she happy with you? That's what I'm presuming that you're asking. I'm being told to tell you that you might want to consider it's not that you're not affectionate, but be affectionate in the way that she needs you to be. Like speak her love language and maybe get her like a gift. Like something that she really loves, like from her childhood. Whether if it's like like a little Smurf figurine or Rainbow Bright or like something like a unicorn. It would brighten her day. So find out like what was her favorite like cartoon character when she was a little kid growing up. I'm just giving you an example. Okay? Let me see. All right. So no would have thought, no like more than coworkers. I thought I just answered that question. I'm not sure. About how that it would be like extremely intimate. Shelby, will I get my school money in the mail today? I don't. What's today, the 2nd? I don't see you getting the money today. I'm being told more like Monday. But definitely call the school to confirm that they have your address. I don't know if you moved or maybe your address is updated incorrectly, but make sure that you check to see that it is right in their system. Desi, is Diego done with me? I it seems like there's many opportunities, like options that Desi or that Diego has Desi. So it may not be that Diego is necessarily like done with you, but like I'm seeing a circle, so that to me is a symbol of like there's a rotation going. So if how do I say it? I'm seeing 12 players. So I don't know if there's 12 people on rotation with Diego, or if you're being encouraged to date other people, like as to say like there's 12 months in a year, so you can have 12 people on your team as well. Asia, I'm releasing Jimmy. Will I be caught in his drama? Only if you allow yourself to be a part of it. I'm seeing block, delete, block, delete. You can't be in drama if he can't contact you. If that makes sense. All right, let's see where we're at, y'all. He's my son's dad. Oh, well, you really can't do that, huh? I guess you would have to set up boundaries as to when he can contact you, or when he comes to over to see your son. Maybe stop allowing him in your home, because it's probably like sometimes, and I'm not saying this is the case for you, but just keep this in mind that sometimes when you're trying to co-parent, they don't come over to really co-parent. They come over just to be in your business and see what's going on. Just keep that in the back of your mind. It's starting, well, at least out here where I'm at, it's starting to warm up. So maybe when you guys have like visitations, he can just take your son wherever they need to go, or y'all meet up at a park, whatever your arrangement is. Natalia, will Joshua and I ever be more than friends? That's okay. I'm hearing when the moon is bright, when it's nice and full. I'm not sure what that means. That's not how I would talk. So potentially this could be just more like a symbol of possibly around the next full moon. Or maybe if you guys are together and you see a moon, a large moon. Look up when Venus comes direct, or when Venus moves into Aquarius. I think that might be the 23rd or the 29th, around that time. You can check into that. Jeanette, will Dee and I be happy together again? I think when you guys become more open and honest about your expectations about you all's relationship with each other, then more happiness will come to you. Let's see. What other questions? Can I'm not sure what your name is, but your screen name is Who Would Have Thought. Okay, can I get a reading so that I can clarify what I'm saying? Sure, readings are $20. You can go to my profile, click on the Venmo, the PayPal, or the Cash App. I prefer Cash App because it works better while I'm on live, as far as notifications go. And you make your payment, and then I can give you a full reading. Is there anyone else? I feel like we've missed a lot of people. Thank you, Jeanette, for sharing the live. If you guys are here and I've answered a question for you, please tap the screen so that I can get some more likes under my name. That pushes my video out onto everybody's FYP, and then more people can come in, and then I can offer them the free yes or no as well. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. If you would like what is your name? Who would have done it? Who did it? Who would have thought? Okay. If you would like a one-on-one reading where you do not have to text, you can go to my profile and you can schedule an appointment with me. I offer readings for 30 minutes and I offer for 1 hour. All right? So you can go to my profile and you can schedule your one-on-one that way. That way we can it'll be more like a conversation. All right? Kelsey, will Marina be able to remove black magic done on me? I can't see Marina, okay? So she may be may have blocked herself from being seen in other people's energy fields. So I can't say yes or no because I can't see her. Really, it would just be up to you. Have you spoken to anyone, who can give you a reference in regards to her skills and what she was able to do? Things like that. Are you sure that someone has hexed you or put black magic on you, and it's not something that is happening to you because it's karmic, like retribution or something that you did, and now it's they're getting the payback? You know what I mean? Do you see it being removed? I don't even see that anyone has done black magic on you. And that's why I'm asking you, are you sure that this isn't something that you've done to yourself? Sometimes we will think that someone has hexed us, but really it's just because of what we're thinking. Like, for example, if someone is like, oh, I'm a witch, I'm going to put a curse on you, and then 2 days later, you break your foot, and you're like, oh my God, whoop-de-whoop, put a hex on me, they cursed me. But really, it's just you just broke your foot. This is something that was going to happen, but because you have put it in your head, now you're thinking that everything bad that happens to you is a part of the curse or a part of the hex. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like you do it to yourself. You are feeding the machine. Does that make sense? So, if you truly believe that you have some black magic on you, and you've reached out to this person named Marina, and they're going to remove it, and you believe it, then you giving the energy of belief is going to cause it to be removed. But whatever Marina tells you to do, you have to do. So if she tells you you need to go to the graveyard at 3 a.m., go to the middle of it and spin around 3 times counterclockwise, then that's what you need to do in order to remove it. You know what I mean? So, or you can just pray to God and say, hey, can you please remove this negativity from me? But I mean, it's all up to you. It's all up into what your beliefs are. So, again, I don't know, Marina. I don't know what's going on in your life. I can't see her. I can't see that a hex has been put on you. So it's totally up to you and what's going on in your mind. Shakima, will I get a job soon? Yes, and it may not be like the job of your dreams, but it will definitely like make ends meet. If I sent a picture of the person, wait, Kels. If I sent you a picture of the person who put it on me, could you tell? Possibly, but that would be a fee. That would be like me giving you a reading. So you can send me a DM and you know, we can go from there. But I'm not going to do any type of work like that, like for free. Just FYI, okay? Yeah. Because you also have to take into consideration this, depending on how great, say this person put a hex on you and how great their power is. I'm not trying to be looking at them in their eyeballs and then their energy pops off on me and now I've got what you got, right? It's like herpes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know? And I'm not trying to be funny or rude or anything like that. I'm trying to keep things like nice and light. But it's like, that type of energy exchange is going to cost some major dollars. Is there anyone else who has a question? Shanice, will me and JQ talk again soon? Like within the next couple of months. What is it now? It's February. So a couple of months, March, January, February, March. Yeah, March. But if you want to talk to JQ sooner, then just pick up the phone and call. The phone, literally, you know, and this is cute. I like saying this. The phone is literally bipolar. It works both ways. So if you want to talk to JQ, give him a call. Solangex? Is that how you say your name? Is Timmy and I over for good completely since he left me for someone else? I would hope so. I would hope that you do not let Timmy come back after he left you for somebody else. I heard somewhere that people come back, they come back to their dummies. So if he were to come back to you, it's because he would think that you were stupid and that he would just, you know, be able to walk all over you. So let's not do that. Let's not go backwards. Let's move forwards. If he comes back to you, you're not available. All right? Please leave a message after the beep. Okay? You got to give them the same energy that they gave you. Can I suggest something to y'all? To the people here who are women, or if you identify as a woman, you know, or if you have more of a feminine energy, I would highly, highly recommend that you all start utilizing the energy of your Lilith moon when it comes to the people who do you wrong and try to come back into your lives. Tap into that energy. Figure out where your Lilith is in your natal chart and tap into that energy. Okay? Like, for example, my Lilith is in Scorpio. So with the Scorpios, right, they have the stinger. They are very quiet. They don't tell, they're very secretive, right? So for me, when it comes back to people trying to come back into my life, I'm very, very like, you know, venomous, poisonous, but I do it on the low. Does that make sense? All right, I hope that helps you guys. Who's next? I think it was Jean. Demi, hey girl, how are you doing? Will Tavari get a job at Home Depot? Home Depot, Lowe's, Taco Bell. Didn't we talk about Tavari yesterday? What did I say about Tavari? I didn't put any of my bracelets or my rings on today. It's like he gets the job but doesn't get the job. So I don't know if Tavari gets the job and then he gets fired or quits or doesn't show up or something. Now that's the timeline that I'm seeing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. It's something really unusual and peculiar. I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no. It's like both. Jean, will my finances get better soon? If you stay due diligent and stay on track of what you're supposed to do. I don't know if you saw some type of accountant or a money manager or something, and they gave you advice, and just follow their advice and things should be all right. Justice, did Mac text me yesterday because he missed me? Well, what did he say in the text message? Jean, I answered your question. Yes, we did. Elma, thank you. Okay. All right. So I think I answered Jean's question. Jean just needs to follow whatever the advice that they were given from whoever they talked to about their finances. Is there anyone here who's interested in getting a free yes or no reading? Portia B, thank you so much for joining the live. All right. Justice, did Matt text? Okay, because he missed me. Okay, Justice, what did he say in the text? That's what I'm trying to... I never spoke to anyone about finances. Okay, so prior to me saying that, I said just as long as you do what you're supposed to do and stay on top of your money situation, then things will get better for you. So if you know you need to stop spending money, you need to save your money, then do that. If you know that you just need to get a job, then you need to do what you need to do to get a job. If you need to sell some of your stuff, then you need to do that. Crybaby Jet, I think I missed my answer. Jean, I'm waiting on my disability to come through. Okay. So in regards to your disability, really you're literally just at the mercy of the government. So you're just going to have to wait for everything to fall into place. Hey Rose, how are you? Crybaby J, I think I missed my answer. I'm sorry. I don't remember what your question was. Let me go up a little bit, okay? Justice. Did Mac text me yesterday because he missed me? Okay. What did he, and I asked, I didn't give you a read, and I asked you a question. What did he say in the text? He just said, "How are you?" And we had a short conversation from there. Okay. Did it seem like he... What it seems like to me is that it's like something twofold. Like he was checking on you, but he was also trying to see if you were still checking for him. So it's like, I wonder if she misses me or if she's thinking about me. And I wonder if I could slip slide back into her life and like be outrageous. You know, like I don't know what he did to you before. Or maybe what you did to him, but it's like he's trying to he's trying to get in where he fits in, where he's trying to like maneuver and finagle his way back into the relationship. I don't know, girl. If it was me, and I can only speak for me, I don't know what you would do, but if it was me, I wouldn't even entertain it. But I don't have time like that with my life, you know? Because I just posted about my man. Oh, girl. You already know. You are you already know. You already know what's happening. Can I say something though? Out of respect for your new man that you just posted online, please do not entertain that person and like it just seems like unnecessary trouble. It could end up being like one of those situations where you're driving in the car and your phone is connected to the Bluetooth in the car, and that fool calls you and you don't realize your phone is connected, and he says something crazy out of his mouth, and your new dude hears it, and he's thinking you're cheating on him, and it just all gets blown out of proportion because this guy that you're no longer with anymore says something crazy like, "Oh, I remember when I used to do XYZ." You know what I mean? Like stupid stuff like that, just to see if he still has like control over your heart or your emotional energy. Okay, I honestly just stop talking to the person and block them, erase your number, their number from your phone. And if you break up with the new guy and the other guy is supposed to be in your life, then it'll all happen. It'll all be in alignment. But right now, like, don't do don't do anything unnecessary, and don't let anyone like purposefully try to ruin your relationship, because that fool will ruin your relationship and then won't even try to attempt to help you pick up the pieces and be there for you. Okay. Jean, do you see me getting my settlement lawsuit in March? um I actually, well, because March is a short month, not March, February is a short month, I see it like coming at the end of the month. So, like the last week of February, first week of March. My spirit guides are telling me don't blow it all in one place, because it's like a lump sum. It's like a lump sum of money, right? I don't know if you're a Leo, but if you're a Leo, that it's like a huge lump, okay? Don't They're telling me don't spend it in one place, but it sounds like an old person, so this might be someone for you who's like a old, like a grandfather or something, who was very very frugal with their money. They're going like this. I see a man with all white hair. It's kind of low hair and a little bit like longer hair. Don't spend it in one place. Gene,
I wasn't able to find that in your Apple Music library. Search on Apple Music or ask for it on a different app.
that was weird. Um, Gene, that's my grandfather. Okay. Gene, you're not seeing my income tax, are you? Because I'm supposed to get that in February too. Well, it might be all of it. Like, could you imagine? Like, let's just say, could you imagine that you get a big old check for like 100 grand, and then you get another check for like 25 grand? I mean, the possibilities are endless. So, congratulations that everything comes to you. Manage your money properly. Um, Maybe try to find something small to invest in. Um, as I'm saying that to you about something to invest in, you know, those new Apple VR joints, maybe investing in Apple might be something you could look into. But definitely, I do see that you're going to get a lump sum. You're welcome, Jean. I hope that helped you out. Amanda, well, the Amanda Show. I love that. Will me and Dante move in together? I don't see that happening. I'm being told that that is not a good idea. That is not a good idea. I just keep hearing that is not a good idea. Like, I literally see somebody's mother just like shaking their head like, don't do it. Don't do it. Somebody between you and Dante, one of you guys is not good with your money. So don't do it. That's all I can tell you. Dominique, is my husband going to get fired from his current job? Like, fired because he did something wrong, or like a layoff type situation? Um or does he quit? Does he quit and tell you that he got fired? And then you're questioning, okay, well then you can apply for unemployment. And he's like, oh yeah. And then he like never does, or he does apply, but he doesn't get it. Um, I have a candle burning and it's vanilla, but it's been burning for like hours. And this is the first time that I've smelt a whiff of the vanilla. So if anyone here is smelling vanilla, please know that it's confirmation that you are in the right place. Regardless of if you ask a question or not, your question may get answered like via somebody else. Okay? But back to the husband quitting or getting fired. I personally, intuitively, am seeing that he quits but tells you that he gets fired. It may like happen within the next, I'm seeing 2. So it could be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Whatever you need to do to prepare, you need to do. Do not let him be lazy. And he needs to get another job like immediately. Even if it's at Taco Bell or Wendy's or whatever. But don't let him sit at home playing 2K. Don't let him do that too long. And if you guys have children, then he needs to be the one to, if he's not already doing so, then he needs to be the one to pick the kids up from school. I'm just saying. Jaden, will Brendan and I reconcile, or should I let go? I think you need to reach out to Brendan and ask Brendan, like, literally, what is going on? What is the problem? But be nice and kind about it and come from a space in your heart. Because there's something happening. What I'm seeing is that there's something going on with Brendan, and Brendan doesn't have anyone to talk to about it. Okay? Where did I go? What happened? Jean, do I need to leave my boyfriend Jesse or just keep working on our relationship? I'm seeing pause. I'm seeing take a break. I'm seeing okay, so my spirit team is telling me that you need to take a break and don't let Jesse finagle you out of what is yours. Take that how it resonates with you, but they're saying there's nothing wrong with taking a break. Nora, is my job in jeopardy or will I be safe? My heart hurts right now. Nora, do you have high blood pressure or heart issues? Or someone close to you have those things? I'm feeling like a tightness in my throat. Maybe somebody recently had a heart attack. You guys, thank you so much for the likes. If you are here watching, you guys, please pound that screen. Get me some more likes up under my name. The more likes I get, maybe it'll, push me out into the algorithm. Maybe just a heavy heart from dealing with a lot of false drama at work. Yeah, that could be it too. Because I kind of felt like... All right, so in regards to your job, are you going to lose your job or are you going to be safe? I felt the heavy heart. I felt like pain in my heart. I actually would encourage you to try to find something that suits you a little bit better and that isn't like emotionally draining. the words that I'm getting are, it's a hostile work environment. So regardless of if you get fired, because you can apply for unemployment, regardless of if you're safe and you stay, please consider finding a different job. Like, it's okay, you guys, to create the life that you want and be happy with where you're at. Okay? Because the last thing that you want to do is be in a place where you're like, where you like feel like you're being torn down, or like you're crying all the time. Like every day you're literally leaving work and you're crying because it's stressful. Like, you don't want that, you know? Chelsea's asking, am I being filtered? I haven't seen any questions come up for you. So it's possible that TikTok is filtering you. The words that I have for my filters really are words that are based around like racism and like any type of hate speech. So unless you're saying something crazy, then it's TikTok that's filtering you for some reason, and I apologize for that. There's nothing that I could do in regards to that. So if you do have a question, Chelsea, you might want to try like typing 1 or 2 words at a time, and I'll just read it accordingly. Okay? If you're open to doing that. I know it can be tedious, but that's really the only option. Okay, who else? Boo, thank you for following me. I appreciate that. Kirsten, thank you for sending a rose. Jean, let's see where we're at. Jean, do you see me getting my first disability payment in March? We talked about this. I said like end of February, beginning of March. You said that you're getting your disability and your tax at the same time. So all of that is kind of like lumped together, okay? And you also asked a question about a restaurant. Don't open a restaurant. Not right now. Not right now. Figure out other ways to let your money work for you so that you can do something with your money where you're going to be paid like back with interest, you know, or dividends. Maybe open some type of what are those things called? Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue because I literally just bought one from my credit union. It's some type of certificate. I apologize. I can't think of it right now. If it comes to me, I'll say it. But yeah, invest your money in something that's going to definitely give you a return. Right now, the restaurants with high inflation, you know, it could be like you may love the job, but financially it may not be very secure. So just hold off a little bit, okay? Okay, Chelsea, did that message come from Adam this morning? Like a text message? Did Adam send you a message this morning? I'm curious as to what it says because I don't see it. I don't see any kind of like message. And so what that means is like I'm literally just seeing a white wall. What that means is that I'm not being given I am not privy to the information. Like it's like something that either I'm not supposed to know, you're not supposed to know, or it's not like of importance or needs to be discussed right now. It could just be blocked for whatever reason. It could be a situation where it's like, even if it was Adam, he didn't say anything of significance. So like let it go until he gets the cojones to like really reach out and be like, hey, this is Adam. And then give you the message XYZ, whatever. But I guess it would really just all depend on what the message said. Does that make sense? And Jean, in regards to investing your money, I had mentioned earlier about Apple because they have this new like VR headset. I thought I was shown that, and so I gave you that as an option. So yeah, you just have to kind of play around with the market and see how it works for you. But again, like your grandfather said, like don't spend all your money. Okay? Be right now, before you even get the money, you need to be like literally, and I don't know who you pray to, but you need to pray to that entity and be like, give me the wisdom and discernment to handle this money properly. Because there's something about your energy, and again, I don't know you, but there's something about your energy that's like you potentially could literally like spend it all in like less than 6 months, and that stuff needs to last. Okay? So ask for the wisdom and discernment to handle that money when it arrives. You might just want to let it sit in your bank account for a while and only pay the bills that are a necessity, like your rent or mortgage, your water bill, your electricity, your cell phone, your Wi-Fi. Make sure you have food, you know? The important things, the things that are going to keep you from being homeless. Keep you from being homeless and disabled. You feel me? Ooh. All right. Lori said amen. Chelsea, yeah, yes. La 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 la. It said, hi, babe. Ciao. Chelsea. Hi, babe. Leave it alone. If he sent it, it don't even matter. It was from a number you didn't recognize. It don't matter. It doesn't matter until they put their name on it and they tell you exactly what they want. Who's next? Jean, okay, thank you. Thank you so much. You really don't know how much you have helped me today. God bless you. Thank you. Anytime. I was about to do something and I forgot. It'll come to me. Nessa, will Alex and I get back together? You might, but I don't. Here's the thing. This is what my spirit guides are telling me, is that you might get back together with him, but it's not the love affair that you need. It's like the love affair that you need is what comes after Alex. It's like, okay, kind of ride with me for a minute because they're taking me on a whole freaking GTA storyline. Where it's like, you don't get back with Alex, you get with somebody else. That doesn't work out, but then because Alex sees like all the wrong, or not the wrong, but it's like he has grown up and he has seen the error in his ways, that now Alex is the right one for you. Does that make sense? Sometimes distance forces people to become better, but they have to want to be better people. But you need to just make the decision for yourself. Listen to your intuition and what your gut is telling you in regards to this situation. Nessa. Did I already read that one? Yeah. Jeanette, will I get my contractor's license in March? I'm seeing, this is so weird. So I'm not seeing you get your license in March, but that doesn't mean that you don't get it. What I am seeing that in June, you're going to be working on a really, really big project. I'm seeing like in Florida. I don't know if you live in Florida. I don't know if you're going to be like possibly in Florida for something at some point, but there's something going on in June where you'll be working on something like a big thing. I'm seeing like holes in the ground and like construction or whatever. So congratulations. But yeah, it's like a big I'm seeing your payday is here. You guys know when you get a deposit into Venmo and they send you a text message and it says your payday's here? That's what I'm seeing. Your payday's here. Okay. Ina, is P missing me at all? Petey Pablo. Pretty Percy. Yes, you can pay for a reading with me. If you want it done here, while I'm live on TikTok, you can go to my, sorry, I got distracted. Go to my bio, click on the link, make a payment through PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. I prefer Cash App if you have that. And I could do a reading now. What I will do is, I'll use tarot cards for clarification, and I go until Spirit tells me to stop. If you would like a super private reading, 30 minutes and or 30 minutes or an hour, then you can book that appointment with me as well. Again, just go to my profile and click on the link and it'll say like schedule a one-on-one or book a one-on-one, whatever it says. But whatever you choose to do, I'm here. Okay. Nora, is my job in jeopardy or will I be safe? I already answered that one, where I recommended that you find something that makes you happy, because your current job is, what did I say? It was a hostile work environment. Okay. Let's go back to Ina. Piero. Okay. I said Petey Pablo. I'd be cracking myself up. Okay. Is he missing you? I'm getting the feeling of no. I'm getting the feeling of no. And then I'm hearing the song by Rihanna called Take a Bow, where she sings about how this guy lied to her about how he felt about her. And so she's like telling him that he won the award because she truly believed him. And I'm sure you've heard the song before. If you haven't, just look it up. Rihanna, and the song's called Take a Bow. And I'm hearing that song. So what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing is that he does not miss you. And you can use that to your benefit, because now you're able to move on. And now you're able to seek out what truly is for you. and seek out someone, or to ask to be put into alignment with someone who's going to guard your heart as if it was their own, and who's going to treat you with the respect that you deserve. This is somebody that you're going to ask that this person is trustworthy, and they are loyal, and that they like you, and that they actually like you and your mom. You know what I mean? Not in the same way, but they treat y'all like queens. Okay? You're very welcome. Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else who would like their yes or no answers? Questions answered. I'm such a goofball and I'm here for it. I sent a Cash App. Okay, I'll get notified here once it goes through. Da 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 da. Let's see. All right, you guys, hold on for. Let's see. All right, you guys, hold on for. What kind? Do you have a specific question that you would like answered, or do you just want a general reading? Let me sit up straight for this. Jean, how often do you come on? So I try to come on Monday through Friday, anywhere from like 11 to 2. Career and love. Okay, Nora, I got you. Let me shuffle the cards. On the weekends, if I come on, and that's a big if, it's usually between 1 and 4 Central Standard Time. If you want to, you guys, you can go ahead and follow me here on TikTok. And then click on the notification so that when I go live, you get notified. All right. So this is a reading for Nora. This is a general career and love reading. I'm going to unmirror my screen so that you can see the cards. So I'm going to look weird. I think I look weird anyways when I unmirror. But I want you to be able to see the cards properly, right? So we have the Hierophant. What I like to do is pull out all the cards and then I read them. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards. And we have the Eight of Swords. Remember, Nora, I will keep going until Spirit tells me to stop, okay? So with the Hierophant, there's going to be some changes in your overall beliefs, okay? What you believe. Okay. There's going to be some change in how you believe, like how your life should be going. Like how, God, I'm still trying to figure out how this camera is since it's inverted, okay? So you're going to be looking at what you truly want for your career, for your job. Do you want to work for someone else? Do you want to start your own business? Or do you want to work for someone else and like start a side hustle? I don't know, maybe being like a virtual assistant or something like that. Okay? But something in your overall beliefs or your perspective on life is changing. And since we had been talking about your hostile work environment, it's like you're constantly in a fight, you know? Like it's a battle. Every day it is a battle. See how he's standing on this hill? It's like a battle every day. But in time, you're going to see that you need to take the necessary steps to walk away from what is no longer in alignment with you. All right? You're leaving the old behind. This red right here, red in the tarot represents like fast movement, passion, love, things like that. Okay? So you're moving into a space where you're actually passionate about the things that you're doing. And with the Eight of Swords, this is telling me that what is keeping you from moving on is your own thoughts, like your own limiting beliefs. You're going to have to release those things because they're not real. All right. They're literally things that you made up in your mind because somewhere along the lines in your lifetime, somebody told you that you couldn't do something because you were XYZ. You were short. You were, because you're a girl, you can't do it. You know what I mean? But you can do anything that you want to. You're the co-creator of your reality. So do what you want. Get out of your head, right? Stop focusing on your limiting beliefs. You're going to need to let those go. All right? You can no longer live your life in a state of fear, thinking that if I don't do this like this, how everybody's been doing it for forever, then I'm going to fail. No, you're literally failing yourself every day by keeping yourself in a situation that you know is wrong for you. Allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to literally make your own decisions and do what you want to do for your life. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and just quit your job today and have nothing in place or plan for yourself, but start making those plans. If I pull a 2 of Wands or a 3 of Wands, I will amaze myself. But definitely start making plans for what you want to do with your life. Put your goals in motion. The High Priestess. 6 of Wands. The Fool. It's a new journey. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. All right. So with the High Priestess, we're going to ask Nora. Nora, we're asking you. I'm speaking as if I literally just said that as if I were my spirit team, because that's how they said it. We are asking you to please go within and listen to your intuition and really focus on what you want for your life. What do you want to do? If you could do anything in the world that would make you super, super happy, then that's what you need to do. That's what's going to be what brings you success. Okay? Does that make sense? Right now is the time to start allowing new things to come into your life. I did a reading today on YouTube, and it was similar to this. Starting new, starting over, refreshing yourself, being open to a new journey. Not sure what that is yet. That's fine. If you don't know right now, that's okay. You can ask, you know, I just call for the, when regards to when I'm speaking of the universe, the source, the creator, I just say God, okay? So you can go to God. What am I supposed to do? Like literally, God, what did you put me on this planet for? Because it wasn't to be miserable. It wasn't to do all these ridiculous tasks and have to deal with these people who are clearly insane, you know? What do you want me to do? Tell me. What do you want me to do? Put me in alignment with the people, places, and things that are going to help me discover my purpose and then take the necessary steps for me to bring my purpose into fruition. What am I supposed to do? Help me, guide me, support me. Ace of Wands, this is you getting, it's like a message of opportunity. The wands represents like fire, passion. You know how Teddy Roosevelt, right? This is the example that I'll give. And how one of his like most famous speeches, and I don't know the whole thing, but at the very end, he's like, I carry a big stick, right? He's very passionate about what he was trying to do for the country. This is going to be the message that is going to give you the information that you need in order for you to be put in a place where you are actually passionate about your life and what you're doing. Let me know if that makes sense to you, if anything is resonating with you, if you have a question about anything or if you need any clarity. This is your time now, Nora, to ask those things, okay? Spirit guides, is there anything else that Nora needs to know? This one wants to fall out. I'm going to take it. Will it be okay soon? It's always going to be okay. Ask for protection. Ask for guidance. The card that fell out is a Chariot. The Chariot. In the Chariot, do you see this person is on the Chariot? These Sphinx creatures are what's pulling the Chariot, but there's no reins. There's nothing guiding these Sphinxes. This person, who is you, right, is guiding where this Chariot goes by using their mind. Everything that you think that's possible, or everything that you think that you want to do, is possible. It is up to you. It will be okay. Stay positive. Have positive thoughts. Have positive words. It's all up to you. You can do it. Oh, I'm getting the chill bumps. You can do it if you really want to. But you're going to have to get out of that space of fear. You're going to have to remove your limiting beliefs, okay? You're going to have to turn your back on the things that are no longer in alignment with the life that you're trying to live. Okay? You're on this new journey of like self-empowerment. You're going to have to start listening to your own intuition. Okay? Be open to the changes that are coming to you in regards to your perspective or your overall beliefs. Okay? Remember that you deserve success. You deserve happiness. You deserve to be recognized for your goodness, whatever that may be for you. If you enjoy quilting, start a quilting business. Price accordingly. Price your items based off of what you know you are worth. Okay? If you spent 25 hours making a blanket, please charge accordingly. Spirit guides, is there anything else that Nora needs to know? Wheel of Fortune. It's like, that's it. I'm done. The Wheel of Fortune. This is telling me that there are so many options for you. Okay? Use your intuition to make the best choices. Your spirit guides have been with you for your entire life, and they're literally like telling me, we've been waiting for someone to tell her this for years. We have been talking to her. You may have been seeing repeated numbers. You may have been like feeling like someone was talking to you. You may have been getting like having dreams of you like just taking a chance on yourself. And you don't have to, because we all have our own free will. But you're being encouraged like 1,000% to take a chance on yourself and to explore your other options. Please don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid. Nora, if anything, please take a screenshot of this card right now and put it as your what is it called? Wallpaper. So that every time you look at your phone, you know to release your limiting beliefs, stop being afraid. You speak to yourself in a more positive manner, and you believe and trust in your abilities to make the best decision for you. Okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Put as much faith in yourself as you do in your God. And that doesn't mean that you are better than God. It just means that the God that is in you, right? We all come from one source, and that source is in us. Have faith in yourself just as much as you do in the source. The source is in you, right? So if you have faith in yourself, then you have faith in the source. Okay? I'm going to close that out here, Nora. I hope this helped you. If it resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. Last question. Anything in finding love? Oh, okay. Let me see. Spirit guides, is there anything that Nora should know in regards to her love life? I'm seeing that guy in my head. Not Ricky Valance. He was a Mexican actor. He was in that show called something boy, but it was in Spanish. Chico. Was it Chico? Something. It was some type of show. What was his name? Because he has a son. I think his name starts with an R. What was his name? Anyways, I'm seeing a man. He literally has on blue jeans, a jean jacket, curly brown hair. He looks like the guy that I'm speaking about from the show. It was like back in the 60s and 70s. It was like Chico and somebody else. But it meant like the little boy. And he got a lot of flack, or he didn't really like that character because he didn't like being referred to as like a boy. Anyways, I see like this type of person is walking towards you. But let's pull some cards for clarification. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands. At the right time, you sitting on your throne. The Queen of Wands is like, she's a very passionate woman. The Knight of Wands moves quickly. It's an adventure. It's like the best roller coaster ride of your life. This is a message of abundance, not necessarily money, but just abundance. So this man that I'm seeing in the tight jeans looking like Chico, it's like a whirlwind love affair. Just remember to hold on to who you are and don't let yourself get lost in this person. As you work on yourself and you figure out what you want to do with your life or what your purpose in life is, you're going to be put in alignment with someone who's they're not necessarily going to Chico and the man. Yes, thank you. They're not here to save you, but they're here to help you save yourself. Okay? This person is going to be extremely wise. They're going to be extremely helpful. They're going to have a lot of different ideas. Just allow the passion to flow and don't be like scared. Don't be like, is this for real? Yes, it's for real. It's for you. Just be open to it. Okay? So this man that I see again, he looks like, and I can't think of the person's real name, but this man played the character of Chico in Chico and the Man. And I believe his first name starts with an R. He does have a son who's a junior, who is also an actor. So you're going to have to look this up because I can't think of it right now. It's literally on the tip of my tongue. So just enjoy it. Enjoy the passion of this love affair. And the love affair could be long-term. It could be short-term. But whatever you gain from the relationship is for you. And you can use it to your benefit. Okay? All right. I'm going to close your reading out. I hope that it was helpful. And as all these things do come to pass, please feel free to reach out to me and DM me and let me know how things are going. Okay? Let me take a moment to reground. So that was really exciting. I'm excited for you, Nora. Just gonna reground myself really quickly. Thank you. All right, is there any other questions? Hey, Phil, what's going on? Jean, do you see me having kids and getting married again? I don't see any children, but I do see you living in some type of home, but the walls are all gray. I do see like a plaque on the wall that says like live, laugh, love, but it's just the letters. It's like wood letters cut out that say live, laugh, love. So unless that's like your design of choice, then it's most likely from a wife of some sort or someone who has more of a feminine energy. C, will I be in a relationship soon? There's something that you have to do first. You need to let go of whatever you're holding on to from your like most recent relationship. There's something that you're holding on to. It's like a fear or something. You need to ask yourself if you're truly open to receiving love and letting go of the fear. Are you open to receiving love as if you had never been hurt before? I'm going to unmirror myself. You need to figure that part out before someone is sent to you. And then once you do, then someone will be sent to you. I'm seeing like once you heal from that, I'm seeing the number 1. So it's literally like once you like really come to an understanding and you release that fear, you release that emotional tie, it's like 1 in 1 day, in 1 week, in 1 month, in 1 year from that day where you have healed from that particular thing, you will receive your person or a person for the moment. Okay? Fel, what do you show about my work? I know yesterday we were talking about your passion, like a passion project or something, right? I don't know what you do for work, but I'm seeing like that some type of marketing or advertising needs to be done so that more income can come in. I don't know if that's been something that you've been thinking about or that you're working on, or maybe you're in marketing and advertising. I don't know, but the job that you do needs some advertising and some marketing behind it. Okay, yes. All right, let's see. Am I bugging? I think I'm bugging right now, y'all. All right, so for Smurfette, I already answered her thing about finding love. That's in regards to, I had said there was someone that was coming that reminded me or looked like the guy who played Chico from the TV show Chico and the Man. Okay, Fel, you agree. Okay, so that's what I see for you, Fel. Fairy tale is my question showing. I didn't see a question for you, and I think my moderator had to step away for a moment. So if you did type a question, if you wouldn't mind typing it again. So Jean, I had said that I see a house with gray walls, and on it there was a cutout of Live Laugh Love. I said that this person would have more of a feminine energy. I don't know what if the gender is male or female. I just know that this person who hung this up on your wall has a feminine energy. So however that resonates with you, take that how it resonates with you. Po Archie, I think, will I get my tax refund next week? That honestly is determined by when you filed your taxes. And I and just because I read, right? Cuz I know that with the IRS, like, they have a whole schedule. So you should be able to look that up online when you're going to receive it. I understand. Ladybugging. Lady what do you mean by ladybugging? Now I'm curious. Fairy tale. Will Eric contact me to reconcile? Not um not when you expect for Eric to reconcile with you. It's like if you left it up, what I'm seeing is that if you leave it up to him to reconcile, if that's what you want to do, when you leave it up to him to reconcile, y'all won't be reconciling until 2075. I'm getting the energy from him that he's like kind of like headstrong. So if you want to what's the word? Reconcile, then you will need to make the first call. You said you were bugging. I was making fun. Oh, okay. Ladybugging. Okay, cool. Sorry. Sometimes it's like, and I don't know who else does that, but sometimes I'll like speak out loud what I'm thinking, and I'm not realizing that my thoughts are coming out. So yeah. Good thing I didn't like cuss or anything. Jean, will I get married again? I feel like I already answered this question. Because you had asked about kids and if you would get married again, and I said that I didn't see any children, but I did see that there was somebody in your life, and y'all had gray walls, and live, laugh, love was on the wall, but it was just the words that were cut out. So that was like a feminine energy that was in your life. Now, are you married like you say vows? Are you guys life partners? Are you I don't know, engaged? It's like what I'm being told is like that's not really the important part. The important part is that you're loved and you're happy. So for some people, the contract of marriage is not important or as important as the love and the relationship. So be open to having someone in your life who's agreeable to being there for like till the end of days. And don't be so focused on the contract or the title of it all. Okay, thank you, Asia. Yeah, I knew I had answered that. But if you need clarity, that's always fine. It's not a big deal. Jean, okay, thanks. You're welcome, Jean. Fairy Tale. I like that name. Do you see Eric contacting me soon? I'm pretty sure that I'm blocked. LOL. I think I just answered that one too, where I said that if you wait for him to contact you, he won't contact you until 2075. So you're going to have to be the one to make the first move. Maya is asking, will me and Jeffrey work out? I don't see the relationship like lasting very long. So if the relationship has already ended, it might be a good thing. If you guys are still together but kind of having some issues, then that might be what I'm picking up on, but I don't see it lasting very long. Demi, I don't see a question for you. If you wouldn't mind trying again. TikTok has been tripping lately. Earlier you said Lady was more of a surface level friend. Okay. We talk about spiritual things though, so should I stop? Like, is she faking it? So sometimes people are put in our lives like they are our handlers. Have you ever heard of that before? Where they ask you a whole bunch of questions and they try to figure out, or they try to get all of your information so that they're able to, it's like there are handlers and or they are what do you call it? God, I can't even think about it because I had one. This is really bothering me. Something's going on. I think I need to take some lion's mane. Because this mom brain stuff is not working. Like, the only word that I can think of to say is like a spy. Where they ask you a whole bunch of questions to report back what you're doing. And although you guys talk about spiritual things and you kiki and you haha, just be aware that people can use the information that you provide to them against you. There's something else coming in. Use your discernment. You know what? Something that might be interesting for you to try is to say, like, you know, God, if there's someone who isn't really for me, could you please take them out of my life? And then be prepared that people will be removed from you. Or you can say something like, you know, give me a sign that this person isn't really here for me. Like, if my friend isn't really my friend, then let me see a monarch butterfly. And even though it's not monarch butterfly season, you might be in the store and you'll see a big old picture of a monarch butterfly, and that would be your sign. So, to answer your question, it's not necessarily that she's like faking it, but the information that you're giving her isn't for her to have. And so you should just keep it surface level. Okay? Excuse me. You're welcome. Harpreet, does Surjit reach out to me soon? Why do I really like Surjit? Is this person like very like funny and like easygoing and they laugh a lot and they're just like, they give me the feeling that they're light and airy, which could also mean like they're very like flighty. So they're not necessarily not that they're not stable, but they're not consistent. Okay? So with that being said, like soon, like maybe like within the next week, okay? Tina, is Denny coming back romantically? I don't see that happening. I don't see that. Like, I'm not being shown a yes or a no. It's a white wall. So I'm not privy to that information. This could be a signal for you that there may be some things that you need to be taken care of in your own life before you worry about if someone is coming back or, you know, new or old. Kind of go within and or pay attention to your surroundings and see what things you need to be giving your attention to. Okay. Can I just call you Kaya? Kaya, will my birthday be good even though it's a lot going on right now? Your birthday will be what you make it. So if you wake up that morning or go to bed that night before and you're like, I'm going to have a great day tomorrow, then you're going to have a great day. It's all up to you and the energy that you put into it. The universe will give you back what you put out. So if you're at a high frequency, the universe will give you back the high frequency of joy, love, whatever it is that you're looking for on your birthday. And just be mindful that there may be people that try to take that joy away, and you're going to just be like, not today. It's my birthday. Brittany, does Victor... Is Victor leaving me for a third party? Sometimes people will leave because they know that they can't love you the way that you deserve to be loved. Thank you guys so much for the likes, you guys. If you're here watching, please tap the screen and give me some likes and share this live. But as I was saying, Brittany, sometimes people will leave because they know they can't love you the way that you should be loved. Sometimes people realize that they don't even deserve the type of person that you are, because then it will show that where they are lacking in their own life, you know? Like, essentially, sometimes the trash will remove itself. People know when they're not good enough for other people. So if someone leaves, worrying about the why isn't always important. Just be aware that, and this is like, I'm speaking, you know, in like a metaphor. Sometimes one door will close so that another door, a better door, a bigger door, a more abundant door can open. So just focus on that part. Don't focus on the negative part of it. And I understand it's sad, you know, when relationships end, sometimes it's sad, but just know that greater and better things could come to you because of that relationship ending. And let them do whatever it is that they do, and you do what you do, and you move on and you enjoy your life. Okay? Oh, 6.4 likes. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Does anybody else have any questions? I see that there's some issues going on with Queen Lele. That really bothers me that there's like a filter like that. That's so weird. You guys remember to follow me here on TikTok. Also follow me here on YouTube. My channel is called The Sacred Lotus Temple, which is the same here. What I do is once my readings are done here on TikTok, I download it and then I upload it to YouTube. So if I've given you a reading today and maybe you didn't write down what I was saying or you just want to hear it again, you can go over to YouTube and you can watch it all over again. All right. And then that will help me as well. If you like the video, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, it helps me grow, clearly, right? Is there anyone else? Asia, did you mute yourself? Because I didn't do anything, but it's telling me that you were muted. That's so weird. Ashley, the only question that I see is, can you see my question? What is going on, y'all? Settings. Give me a moment. This is so weird, y'all. I'm sorry. The only filters that I have set up on this account or anything that is like curse words or anything that is of like negative type racial statements. So if you're asking a question and it's not showing up, that is on TikTok's end. It is not on my end. I do apologize, and I don't know what I could do to rectify it. Is there anyone else who's watching right now who is interested in having a yes or no question answered? Or maybe you're interested in having a personal reading? Personal readings are $20. You can send your payment through Cash App. Just go to my profile and click on the link. Scroll down just a little bit. And then you can make your payment there. Ashley, thank you so much for the live like. I'm trying to wait to see if Ashley's able to post her question. Yeah, still not showing. I tried everything. Oh, that's crazy. I'm sorry. All right. Will Anthony. Ashley. Will I marry MC? It's so weird because the energy that I'm getting is that it feels like y'all already are. So if you're not, like, in real life, if you're not already married to this person, then you might have been married to this person in a past life. Thank you for sending the fire. We aren't. He's my daughter's father, though. Okay. So maybe that's why. There's that. You guys have a soul tie. So I'm going to be honest with you. Not getting married to him is absolutely okay. But if you get married to him, there's going to be like a part of the relationship that's a little rocky. Like there's a rough patch. Like emotional upheaval. I'm not being shown what causes it. But it won't last for a long time. It feels like the most horrible thing. It won't last for forever, but it will happen. Yeah, that's how I feel. No matter what, he always comes back. Yeah. So now the question is for you is, do you or don't you? Do you leave things how they are they working for you, or do you try it out? I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen versus the best thing that could happen? You just have to weigh your option. Okay? I want to go back to Queen Lele, because I know she's been like trying for a really long time. So it was something like something is his girlfriend. Will is his girlfriend. Will Anthony something his girlfriend. Will Anthony make me his girlfriend? Make me his girlfriend. Okay. Can he make me? Will he make me his girlfriend? I think that I'm like, make you? He can't make you do nothing you don't want to do. Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. This year, will you guys be a couple? Because you use the word make, it makes me feel like Anthony may be a bit controlling. Or either you are somebody who easily gives up their power, meaning that when you're in a relationship, you may have a tendency to forget who you are and like what you stand for. You literally become like you become the counterpart or the female version of the person that you're dating. I had to switch words to see if it will show up. Yeah, good job. It was really smart. Really, really good idea. So, with that, I say to you, do not give up your power to be in a relationship with someone. And even if he does want you to be his girlfriend, please make sure that he is capable of leading. How do you do that? Does he make good decisions? Is he trustworthy? Do you feel comfortable with giving him the reins to the show? Like, say if y'all were to go to the mall, could you freely just walk around the mall like as if you were blind and know that he would not put you in a place of harm? Like, literally, can you just walk around and be like, and he is the one who's like watching your back and looking around and making sure that there's no one sketchy around following y'all? Or when you guys are together and you're out in public, do you always feel like you're constantly like your head is on a swivel because you have to be the one to make sure that everything's on the up and up? There's something about the situation where if you guys were to date, there may be some type of regret on your end. I would, LOS, yes, when it comes to that, I can trust him on that protection. Okay. I don't know, girl. There's just something about it that makes me very uneasy. And I'm not telling you not to be in a relationship with this person, but just be aware. Keep your eyes open and allow your third eye to see what with what these two eyes can't see. Follow your intuition and use your discernment. It feels like you've been waiting on a long time for him to commit to you. I mean, a long time, as far as time goes, it's all based on how you measure it, but I'm being told to ask you, has he met your mother or your grandmother, and what did they say? That's how you know if it's right. If Big Mama says it's good, then it's usually good. I don't know. There's something about it that doesn't sit right with me. So, again, we all have our own free will. If he does want you to be his girlfriend and you are so inclined to accept, then do so. Elizabeth, will Jeffrey contact me? Like on Saturday or Sunday? Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Yes. Is there any other questions? Thought I saw something else. Ashley, will I see MC tonight? Why do I keep seeing Mark Curry? Mark Curry. Mark Curry. Is that is that like a... Is that a sports person? I don't know if you're gonna see them tonight. Didn't you ask me a question earlier about a MC? Was this you when you asked the question if they were going to contact you about seeing them tomorrow? Or maybe there was another person with the same initials? I'm not sure if this is the same person. But if you are the same person, I do believe that I said that you needed to contact them just to confirm that they were going to come or not. Queen Lele, around his family. And see, and I don't understand why this is like not showing up. So this statement or comment says, around his family, especially his mom, he only does that when he's serious. Only does what? I'm not sure what is there. All right, Kayla, will T call me today? Will T call me today? Why am I'm hearing, yeah, after school, but like after work, after school, after they're done doing whatever it is that they're doing, they will call you. It may not be today, it may be tomorrow, but once they're done doing whatever it is that they need to do, they will call you. All right, I see. Will Anthony make me his girlfriend this year? Okay, yes, in a committed relationship. I had to switch the words to see if it will show. LOL, yes, when it comes to that, I can trust him on that protection. Okay, then it says around his family, especially his mom, he only do that when he's serious. Did you see the other comment at the top? All right, so no. So I don't know what he did or what he does. It didn't show up unless you wrote it before all the other stuff. But yeah. Okay. Cindy, will I see Hans today? Like, see him again? I don't... Did you already see him today? Like FaceTime or something, maybe? Maybe a picture, you looked at him? I don't think you will. No, he has not met my family yet, but I have met his. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying before, you should let your mom or your grandma, your big mama, let them assess him and see what they say. Cause in my person, I'm like, that might not be the best move for you. But if Big Mama says it's okay and you like it and Mama likes it, then that's really what is important and what matters. But for me, I'm like, you know, like if I was your friend, I'd be like, I support you in anything, but this isn't a good look. Like, just to be open and honest with you. Misty, should I go back to being a flight attendant or do I have a higher calling? I'm not really sure if you were happy as a flight attendant. Like, you enjoyed the perks, but were you truly, truly happy, like deep down inside? If you feel like you have a greater purpose than that particular job, I would suggest that you ask source what you were put on this earth to do, and ask to be put in alignment with whatever it may be, so that you can learn about it and go from there. And you might be able to do both. Like, you could be a flight attendant and have another calling that you work on and establish while you're a flight attendant. But I'm just curious to know if you truly, truly enjoyed being a flight attendant. Okay, so with Hans, no, it's been 2 weeks. All right, you're welcome. Misty, I wasn't happy. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out now. Yeah. You guys, with anything that's going on in your life, I'm telling you right now, like, I want you to know, I want to share with you guys, you can go to your higher self. Your higher self kind of like sits up here, right? So there's your third eye right here. Then there's your crown chakra, right? And then your higher self sits above that. Start doing a meditation and build a relationship with your higher self. Okay, your higher self and your intuition are all connected. It's kind of like one big bundle of complete joy. These are things that you can use to rely on, to let you know, or to guide you to make the best decisions for you. Okay, your spirit team is here to guide you and to help you when you request help, and to support you. All right. Your spirit guides or spirit team, however you feel most comfortable with speaking about them, they're going to be like your archangels. They're going to be your like extra dimensional type beings that have been assigned to you. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. It's kind of like, at some times they like will leave, and then others will come in, and then they might come back, whatever. Those would be like your spirit guides, your ancestors. You can call on them and ask them for guidance and help as well. Just invite them in, okay? And be open to receiving their answer. Now, if you don't utilize angel guides or anything like that, and you just want to speak specifically to God, then after you pray to God and you're talking to God and you're saying, hey, this is what I want, this is what I, then allow yourself to be quiet after that prayer so that you can receive an answer. Okay? Many of you have a great how can I say this, Spirit? Please give me the words. It's like there's so many of you who are used to seeking your answers like on the outside, and you don't know that everything that you need to know, everything that you have is already it's already inside of you. For those of you who are interested in utilizing your ancestors, please know that you are who you are because of the generations before you. Their blood is in you. Their memories are in you. Their knowledge is in you. You just need to go within and seek that knowledge and understanding. Create a relationship, build a relationship rather, with your higher self. Your higher self is what is connected to your spirit team, to your ancestors, okay? Even if you're someone like me, give your higher self a name. And then once you build that relationship with your higher self, like if you haven't already been working on your shadow, then introduce or learn about and heal your shadow, and then include it in your character along with your higher self. A part of your shadow is, in my opinion and how I see things, a part of your shadow is also your Lilith moon, and we talked about that earlier in the live. When you integrate all of you into you, then that's when you really show up and you live. And you become become more free and open to expressing who you are, and you're able to put yourself in positions where you're able to live the way that you want to live, because you're able to show up unveiled. That's one of my key words: showing up unveiled and in your own authenticity. Right? You're no longer following the social norms. You're doing the things that you want to do for you. You're listening to your intuition. You're making these decisions based off of what you know to be right for you, and not because you want to make somebody else happy. Because it's not going to be beneficial to you. If you're unhappy with the decision and all it does is make somebody else happy, you'll be miserable. And I'm pretty sure that there's many of you who have been living a life of that, where you've been putting yourself second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, putting everybody before you, being a yes man, people pleasing. It is time to love yourself. It's time to put yourself first. It's time for you to do what you want to do for you. Show yourself some compassion. Be nice to yourself. Do something nice for you. Don't wait for other people. Girl, don't wait for other people to take care of you. You have to take care of yourself. I'm sorry. Someone needs to hear this today. Oh, Spirit, I can't. Y'all know I do not like crying on the internet. Oh. Show yourself some love. As I always say, you're going to have to love yourself more than what your mama would. You're going to have to be your own hero. You're going to have to save yourself, right? You're going to have to be your own captain. You're going to have to be your own captain to your own, hoe, right? You got to be your own captain, save a hoe. So start doing that now. Today, it's Friday. Show yourself some love. Be courageous enough to take control of your life and do all the things that you want to do. I don't care if it's travel. I don't care if it's starting your own business. I don't care if you just want to go to the movies and see this movie, but nobody else has been wanting to go. Take care of yourself. Okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I do not like crying on the internet, but I felt that. I don't know, whoever I was connecting to. I say that to you like with the utmost love and respect. And I say that to you knowing what it's like. That was my life, you know? And let me tell you, like, if I'm able to do it, then you are probably like 15 billion times stronger than I am, and you can too. But you have to take the first step. You have to know when it's time to leave. You have to allow yourself the opportunity to heal and grow and just connect with yourself and put time and energy into yourself. And as a human being, I understand that all we want is to be loved, but you cannot expect somebody else to love you if you have not even learned how to love yourself. And that is what you have to do. That is how you start the journey. That is how you become the person that you want to be, is when you understand that you are worthy. You are worthy of everything great. You are worthy of living the life that you want to live. You are worthy of being in a relationship that is loyal and trusting and healthy and abuse free. You are worthy of having a partner that is going to give you what you give back. An equitable relationship. It may not be equal because everybody does not have the same abilities, but it's equitable. And y'all are there to help each other. I don't care, man, woman, binary, trans, whatever, whoever you are and whoever you love, you guys should be more than just compatible. You all should be able to see the greatness in each other, be able to help each other. Your life should not become harder because of who you bring into it. That person isn't for you. If they're not able to help you out and make your life easier, they're not for you. You have to love yourself. You have to know your self-worth. You have to know your self-worth. Then you have to have tax, and then you have to compound it daily. I say this all the time. I'm telling y'all, God don't want y'all out here struggling. Do you really think that the being that created you wants you to be suffering? Do you really think that's why they put you here? Come on. You are deserving and worthy of having an amazing and loving and abundant life. But you have to start with yourself. You have to. Because if you don't see that you deserve it, then nobody else is going to see that you deserve it. and they're going to treat you how you teach them to treat you. So if you're showing them that they can walk all over you, they're going to walk all over you. You better stand up for yourself. And for those of you with children, your children are a package deal. That's it. What you choose for you, they are also going to receive. So if you choose the best, they're going to receive the best. Stop letting these people come into your lives and putting your children in uncomfortable situations. Stop letting these people come into your life and be putting pictures and videos of them up on social media, making you look crazy. Respect your children as much as you respect yourself. And I'm not trying to speak badly of anyone. All of you were called to be mothers because you have the ability to be great nurturers and great teachers. But you need to tap into that. And you need to see that these souls, that these little people are carrying, right? Your children. They need you to protect them. Mother, father, they need that protection. So please, if you have received nothing from me today, know that you are worthy of the best, and that the great things that you receive will create a legacy for your children. But you have to demand it. You cannot let anyone come into your life and come and sit on, this is metaphorical. You cannot let anyone come into your life and sit on your white couch with muddy boots and let them put their boots on your couch and then they expect you to clean it up. Be with someone who respects you. Be with someone who knows how to treat you. You don't have to just take anything out of fear of being alone. I'll tell you right now, I'd rather be alone than with some fool who doesn't know how to manage a bank account, who can't get credit, who can't get a passport because they owe child support or because they're back on their taxes. I don't care how big he is or how good it feels. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're going to come into my life and you make things worse for me. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. Y'all deserve so much better. And you're not giving yourself credit for all the things that you've been through. You got to be more compassionate with yourself and be empathetic with yourself. Some of y'all treat the homeless people nicer than you treat yourselves. And not saying that the homeless don't deserve it, but what I'm trying to say is love yourself first. Okay, I'm going to step down off of my soapbox and I'm going to open back up for free yes or no readings. Let me see if I missed anything. Thanks for your advice. Working on meditating. It's not easy. No, it's not. Sometimes it takes a while, but you'll get it. Asia, I needed to hear that. Demetria, I feel like you're speaking to me. I'm speaking to everyone. Everyone who needed to hear it today, heard it. Okay, so y'all know that song, and I don't know if any of you guys were raised in like the black church and that song comes on, and they're like, when I think about his goodness and what he's done for me, when I think about his goodness and how he set me free, I can dance all night. That's what I'm hearing right now. Have faith in yourself. Have the faith. Just have the faith and unconditional knowing that you will make it. Put in the work. Do the work. Do the necessary steps. I don't know who I'm talking to, but don't give up. Do not give up. Keep working. Keep going at it. There's healing that you have to do. Princess, will I move in my new place by the 15th? If you're all packed and ready to go, and you have your deposit, if it's necessary or required, and you have your rent together, or you at least know how you're going to be getting your rent, if you have done what you're supposed to do, unless there's like some major like weather catastrophe, that would really be the only thing that would keep you from moving into your place. Just make sure you have everything signed. If you need to get a money order or a cashier's check, make sure you have that ready. But I think everything should be good for you to go. Is there anyone else who may have a question? You're welcome. You're welcome, Asia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate that. I was told that I need to tell y'all why I do this. So I do these readings because, and like, this may sound cliche or whatever it may be, but I do these readings because literally God told me to do these readings. God was like, I will take care of you. Because some of you guys may know that I'm not, I'm unemployed. I'm not like working in corporate America. This is like what I do. And God said, if you share your gifts and you speak from love, I will take care of you. And so that's why I started doing it. I started doing these readings on TikTok live like back in September, November. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to pay my bills? Like, oh my God, if I'm putting all this time, you know. And let me tell you, ever since I started, and it's kind of like been wavering just because fear, right? Not being focused. But then I was like convicted. Like I had this, it was like an overwhelming, I don't even know what to call it, but it was just like energy. Energy was around me one day, like during a meditation, and they were like, have faith and know that not only are you protected, but this is a part of your purpose, is to freely allow yourself to be used to like guide people or to just even share with people love. And that was it. And I was like, okay, I trust that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And so I just want you guys to know that that you're loved, and that even though I don't know you and I can't see you on the other side of the screen, I want you to know that you're loved, and I know that you are able to accomplish all the things that you want to accomplish. And know that I will show up, even if it's just to speak love into you. I know that that is a part of my gift. It is a part of my heritage. I know that I have the gift of causing things to happen when I open my mouth. And I just want people to receive that love and the knowledge that they're seeking, and not feel like they have to break the bank in order to receive it. And I'm not knocking anybody for charging anything. That, you know, that's the way of the world. That's how we survive, right? But for me, I know that God will take care of me. Whether if I'm working, whether if I'm receiving donations, whether if I just receive gifts, whether if I'm just like, whatever it may be. Since I stopped working in August, I lost my job. I haven't gone without. Since I started doing my purpose and following what I've been being told to do, I've been taken care of. And it has been This time in my life has been the most peaceful and happy I have ever been in my whole entire life. You know, like at a working age, right? As an adult. And I just would like to continue to share my gifts with you all and to help you in any way that you may need. Sometimes we just need support. Sometimes we just need to be in a space, even if momentarily, that's just full of positivity. And not saying that we shouldn't understand or realize that through all things there's a duality, there's a positive and there's a negative, but sometimes we just need to be uplifted, and sometimes we just need to be in a space of positivity. And so that is what I am offering you all. So when I'm here with you, that's what I want to give. That is my goal. Things that I post on TikTok are for like educational things. It's resources in regards to your spirituality, right? My goal is to make like change through spiritual motivation. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It was just on my heart because I don't think I've ever talked about it. I don't think necessarily anyone has ever asked. And so I just want you guys to know that it's like it's all in love, right? Because sometimes love is really just all that we need. Sometimes some people just need to receive a genuine smile and positive energy for someone just so that they can continue on with their day. Like, we don't know what other people are truly going through. So if I can be that small piece of positivity, I can give that to you, then I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm gonna if you're still here and if you have a question that you would like to have answered, then please leave it in the comments for me. Otherwise, I'm going to close out in a little bit because I need to run some errands. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Geraldine, is Nico dealing with something that is separating us? I want you to reach out to Nico to talk to them about what is happening, because it's not sometimes people don't know how to share what's going on because maybe they've just don't feel comfortable, or they've never been in a space where they could freely express themselves. So just reach out to Nico. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily like a true separation, but just reach out and open yourself to allow him or her to have a safe space to communicate what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and what they're going through. Okay? Demetria, you're my favorite on here. Your energy is unmatched. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cindy, how often do you do live? So I try to do live every day, Monday through Friday. If I'm not live here, I'm going to be live on YouTube. But if I'm live here, it's usually around this time, right before lunch, end of lunch. Because I understand that there's people, that are on East Coast, Central, Mountain, and Pacific time. So I try to have like a 3 to 4 hour window so people can pop in when they can. If I go live on the weekends, it'd be like between like 1 p.m. to like 2:30, 3:30 p.m. That's just because that's the nap time for my kids, right? So if I come on, it'll be then. It's on Saturday or Sunday. But I'll be honest, and that's like rare. And that's only because when they're asleep, I want to take a nap too. If you have little ones, and you know what I'm talking about, right? So that's when I'm here. If there's ever a time when I'm not here, it's because I'm sick or I'm traveling or something like that. It's rarely that I'm traveling. It's going to be because I'm sick. But I feel like I'm talking too much and I'm rambling. But yeah, I'm here. Would it be helpful, y'all, if I do a schedule? Like, you know how you can schedule events? Would that be helpful to you? So that you know when I'm going to be on? Let me know. Brise, does Elijah feel a way about me blocking him? I don't think he either hasn't noticed or he's pretending like he doesn't care. Amanda, does Dante have stronger feelings for his ex? Than me? Do they have children? Demetria, is Brandon trying to distance himself from me? Do we have 2 Demetrias on here, or did you change your picture? Is Brandon trying to distance himself from me? I don't necessarily think that the situation really has anything to do with you. I think that this is an internal something or other that's happening, and it's like he just is taking a break. He's just being quiet, laying low, chilling. Sometimes, you guys, you have to remember not to remember that people do things because it's more based off of their own character and not because of you or how they feel about you. Okay? It's just people do things because that's how they need to do things for themselves. But if you're curious and you just want to know what's really going on with him, please reach out. You guys, the telephone is bipolar. So if they're not talking to you and you want answers, feel free to pick up the phone and call them. Okay? And just, I'm not saying to kiss their butt or anything like that, but be calm when you speak to them. Don't be like, what's wrong? Why ain't you called me? Just be like, hey, what's going on? I miss talking to you. Are you okay? Cindy, will Hans eventually overcome his fear of love for me? Is he working on healing himself? Sometimes folks are fearful of love because of their past. If he has told you that he's healing himself, then allow him the opportunity to heal. Be patient. Be patient. Don't try to rush things. Everybody has to do things on their own timing. Things, especially when it's matters of the heart. Okay? Everyone isn't ready to just jump into some, love affair or romance. Some people need a little bit more time. Harleen, thank you so much for following me. does Dante have stronger feelings for me than his ex? I know that I had asked if, what do you call it? If they had kids together. No, but she had one on him. I'm sorry. Does that mean that she cheated? I'm not really sure what that means. Like, I stay in the house. Okay, so does that mean that she cheated? Okay, so she cheated on him and had a baby. All right, so does he have stronger feelings for her than he does for you? It's not necessarily that his feelings for her are stronger in this case. I think that he's just in his feelings because he's hurt. Is that fair? You can understand that. I feel like you're a very understanding and empathetic type person. So he's just hurt. And so his mind is still like there on the hurt and the pain. He hasn't yet released the emotional trauma. He has not yet like taken a full grasp on the lesson that he was supposed to learn from the situation. I think that's what's going on. Cynthia, thank you for following me. Will David distance himself from me around these days? I'm not sure what that means, love. I'm just gonna take the first part. Will David distance himself from you? Excuse me. I don't see anything in regards to your situation. If you're new here, then what that means is that I'm just not being given, I'm not privy to that information. It's like there's nothing. It's a blank white wall. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not feeling anything. Do you suspect that something is going on and that he is trying to pull away from you? I may not. My spirit team is telling me that sometimes they don't allow me to see things because they want you to follow your intuition. So what that means is that you have an extremely strong intuition, and for some reason you are not listening to yourself. And although it's understandable that you're seeking guidance from outside, this is a situation where you can go within to find out or to understand better what's going on. So if there's questions that you need to ask David, then you need to ask him. If you have an inkling that there's something going on, there's probably something going on and you need to utilize your intuition. Okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to take one more question and then I'm going to close out the live. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. So one more question. All right, Angelica, you're my last question. Will I get with Ethan romantically? Romantically, like y'all are just hunching, or romantically like you're in a romantic, like committed relationship? Because what I'm feeling is that for the time being, it might just be best for y'all to get to know each other a lot better. And I know, like, it could be a situation like, well, I've known him for 1811 years, right? I've known him for a really long time. But do you, like, really know this person? Do you know their heart? Have you been with them in a situation where you got to really know them through all 5 of the seasons? So summer, winter, spring, or summer, fall, winter, spring, and being broke. Okay? Continue to lay the foundation of your relationship. Continue to get to know each other, the ins and outs, the wrongs, the rights, the good, the good and the bad. Okay? If you want to be in a committed relationship with that person, I'm not saying don't do it, but definitely continue to grow in who you are. And as you change, let Ethan know that you're changing, and let him know that he needs to tell you as well. Okay? Always keep the lines of communication open, and don't just think that they just know. All right? People can't, well, some people can read other people's minds, but not everybody can read your mind. So make sure that you are expressing yourself, and make sure that you are always allowing for open communication, even if you think that it's going to hurt your feelings or his feelings. Okay? But do it with love. All right? Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me. As always, I love you. Take care of yourself and take care of others. I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll see you soon. Bye.